Let it be learned to always listen to your sisters, people, because you never know when your potential mother-in-law has evil intentions. Polite Society, released a couple of weekends ago in 2023 and is directed by Nida Manzoor, who has also directed such films like Layla, Arcade, and 7.2. And this movie is starring Priya Kansara, Ritu Arya, Nimra Bucha, Serafina Ba, and Shobu Kapoor. The best analogy I can use for this film was that it's an updated version of Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. You have this lovable teenager who has this active imagination and is constantly living in the clouds and constantly thinking up new and creative things to do in her art that is all of her stunt choreography. And she's learning different fighting styles. She's trying to master this famous jump kick that this famous stunt woman, I forget the name of her, but she's like her idol in this movie, and she's trying to master it this entire time. And when something comes into her life that potentially upsets the balance and that creativity that she has in her life and with her sister and with her family, she is looking for anything and everything that she could possibly use to convince everyone else that no, these people are bad. Let's keep everything the way it was, please, because it's nice. Very much like Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. There's not as much animation and comic book anime stuff in this movie. In terms of things like cinematography and sound design, it's pretty straightforward. We don't have any animation or pop-up screens or anything like that. But I gotta say, I dug this movie. I was into this from the get-go, and I like seeing these films about a teenager who has an active imagination and is kind of living up in the clouds, especially when she has a whole bunch of people in her life that are telling her to no, come back down to reality, come back down to the ground, become a doctor, become a lawyer. But to her, that's not fulfilling. That's not fun. And yeah, that's probably something in her culture and society that the majority of people end up doing, but she doesn't want to do that. She just wants to break away. And I just love seeing someone break away from the mold of their family and the traditions of their family to better themselves because they know that's right. I love stories like that. And I think Kansara is just a lovable actress who you just get sucked into her. She is gripping and you feel bad for her, but you also want to encourage her and just push her out the door to say, no, yeah, go achieve your dream. And I think the actress does a great job in this character. And then Ritu Arya, I think, does the exact same thing. Her character, of course, is a little older, so she is kind of farther down to the ground than her younger sister. So she is kind of looking for those rounded roots, I guess, in a more reality world, I guess. But when things start kicking up and these sisters unite and they do their thing, I think it's just a delight, and I love it. It's nice seeing Nimra Bucha in a different role than what she played in the TV show Ms. Marvel. I mean, I love the character of Ms. Marvel and I love the actress who played her, but I thought the villain that this actress played was one of the worst villains in the entire MCU. Just one of the dumbest, one of the worst. And she just has a face that just looks evil. And I don't mean that as an insult. Like, if you have that face and you're in Hollywood, you're an actress, definitely exploit it and use it to your advantage. But please know, you're going to be playing a villain for the rest of your life because you look evil. It's that constant smirk and that squared off jaw. You just look like you're contemplating and you're concocting a scheme every single second that you're awake. She's a great villain because I didn't like her in the TV show Ms. Marvel, so here she is as the villain. Like, yeah, she's evil. I want her to be defeated. Please, absolutely defeat her. She's much better in this movie, thank God. When I pop in a movie or when I go to the movies, I want to be entertained and I want to have a great time. That's what this movie is. It is a ton of fun. Is it one of the best action films I have ever seen before? No, but it doesn't have to be. It's just so much fun. And I love seeing small contained action movies like this that deal with some type of family relationship or just some relationship that builds and strengthens over them just kicking ass. Especially when you go to a wedding and you're kicking everyone's ass. It's what you want to do when you go to a wedding. You just want to beat up everybody. Polite Society, I know it's not playing in every single theater in the country. You kind of have to search and look for it, but I guarantee if you do, you will have a great time. It's so much fun. I loved this movie. It's one of my favorite of the year so far. I'm going to give Polite Society 4 out of 5 Blu-rays.
I like it a lot.
So guys, if you've seen Polite Society, what did you think about it? Or if you've never seen it before and you stumbled across it because of this video, then comment below, let me know what you thought about it. And as always, if you like what you see here, if you like my take on movies, then hit the subscribe button and make sure you hit that bell. See you all the next time I'm releasing my next movie review. So guys, I will see you next time on the channel, but in the meantime, be well, be good to each other, and go watch a movie. Take care, guys.